Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Happy Monday. Today I'm going to be doing part 1 of pack 12 of the Agora Models release of Build the Mercedes W196R, the Stirling Moss Mercedes. Now I know it looks like it's complete here, but you're going to see when I get up to stage 83 I had to stop. The reason being is because I don't have a stage 83. I need to get that ordered. I've got everything else ready to go. We're pretty much done. All stage 83 is basically just the oil filler cap just at the back here. So I want to get that done first, because to get that in I would have to take all of this off. So you're going to see me build up to this stage here. Now if you want to get this for yourself, I have put a link in the video description. You can get this all the way from pack 1, but without further ado, let's get cracking. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be preparing the bottom floor panel. This is stage 72. Now you might be hearing a low-pitched hum in the background. That's because it's about 100 degrees in the workshop today. So I have got the air conditioning on. I also need some MP screws. Remember, all the screws come in this lovely box when you first get this. So finding them, not going to be a problem at all. And all I'm going to do is take this speaker grill cover here. That's just going to go on top like that. It's going to be held in with 2 of those MP screws. So one there. And one there. And believe me, if all stages could be this simple, I'll be happy. But that's all there is to do in that stage. In stage 73, we're going to be doing the battery compartment. Now this car, just looking here, takes 2 AAA batteries, as you can see here. Let me just get this battery compartment out. Bringing over the bottom of that pan again where we had the speaker, and quite simply this is just going to be going on top like this, so that this section here is facing towards this notch. Should fit in quite nicely in there like that. Once again, held in with MP screws. Now this is going to take 4 MP screws. You will notice we've got a switch on here. I will be putting the switch in as well, but that's actually held in with BP screws, just to make things a little bit different. So let me get these MPs in first. And then with this switch, we want the 2 wires here to be facing towards our right. So the one that's got a vacant contact will be on our left. So this is going to go in this way. And again, this time, once I've got this in, it's a BP screw, which is going to keep these in place. And just one here. And then we check that switch there operates. No problems at all. And that is all there is to do in that stage. In stage 74, we're going to be installing the speaker, and we do have a circuit board here. It only makes one noise. We press one button and the engine's going to fire up. So again, bringing over what we've just been working on, take the speaker and just drop that in there like that. And then we have this little bracket here, which is going to go over the top, just like that. So it's not pinching on the wires there. It's going to be held in with QP screws each side, and that's going to keep the speaker in place. So 2 screws here. Now we're going to be putting this circuit board in place. That's going to go just underneath these wires here, this way round, facing up, just like that. That's going to be held in with 4 EP screws. There you go. That's all 4 of those in. So we're going to take the speaker cable, and that's going to go into this plug just here. Make sure it's around the right way. And plug that in. We're going to take the power cable, and that's going to go on the bottom one. And then the last socket we've got there will be for the switch that comes from the dashboard panel. We'll plug that in a second. We do want to put some batteries in here. I've got them here. So 1 and 2. And then we've got a battery cover just to go on like that. And that is all there is to do in that stage. Now in stage 75, big metal section here, we're going to start attaching all the bodywork and floor panel to the main body of the vehicle. So this looks like that. Nice heavy piece, this one. Now I'm going to get a YM screw, and I have put some oil on it here. Because what we're going to do is these 3 holes here, we've got 1, 2, 3. I need to widen out. So they want us to put a YM screw in here just to cut the thread. So it's a little bit bigger than what we've got it at. Just like that. That's all we need to do. And then do the same for the other holes. But we're also going to do the same on the other side as well. The 3 there. Now this floor pan is going to be going over this section just like that. Let's just turn this around so it's the same as in the instructions there. What I do need to do is just attach the switch that is coming from the dashboard into that vacant socket there. The challenge you'll find is to actually just routing it through to here. But as you can see, I've got that in. Let's plug this in. That's plugged in, and then that fits on just like that there. Now I want to take this side panel here. That's going to go over the top of what we've just put in there. Making sure all of these screw holes line up. Just like that. And they're going to be held in with YM screws. So that's 1. And then I'll just get all the rest of these in. Now what I will do is I'm going to turn this on and just check the engine noise works when I push the switch here. As you can hear. So turn it off. And that's on. Excellent. So turn that off again. And that is all there is to do in that stage. I'm going to leave the car just like that because in stage 76 we've got the other side to put on. And this time we do have a hole through here that we need to pass that exhaust manifold through like this. And then again, this is held in with YM screws just on this side here. So I'll get that in. And there we go. When they're both on, they should look like that. Now I'm going to keep it upside down because you see we've got 2 holes here. We've got 2 holes the other side here. That is for stage 77, which is the mudguards here. I'm just trying to see the way around these go. These actually go with the smaller end here. You see that one's quite larger than this one. The smaller end is what's going to be attaching to this side here. Now they're going to be held in with CM screws. And this time it's actually the silver CM screws. So position 1 on and screw in. Just like that. Now we're going to be doing that 1, 2, 3 more times. And again, hopefully you can see that. They're looking like that on both sides. We can turn the car over now. And then I'm going to be taking the metal mudguards here with these lugs at the bottom, just go into the brackets that we just put in. And then they're going to be held to the side of the body here with CM screws. Again, the silver ones. Just like that. And again, I'm going to do the same on the other side. And again, to show you from the top, that's how that looks. And that is all there is to do in that stage. Now this got delivered at the very start, but this is actually pack 78. And we do need these 2 sections here. So the massive part of bodywork, which looks really good, and this plastic bracket here. Now this I know you're all going to shout at me. I still haven't washed my mat. This bracket here is just going to go into the end like that. It's going to be held in with 2 EM screws. Don't panic though, I have taken the weight so it's not rubbing on that cutting mat there. That's 1. And that one's 2. So put that to one side, stage 79. We've got these brackets here for the windscreens. I'm just going to do a quick dry fit to see how these go in. They're going in just like that there. They are going to be screwed in from the other side with RP screws, but what I want to do is get the screen and just see how these fit. So I'm going to clip this onto this side here. Make sure you put it round the right way. There you go. And then the other side is going to go kind of like this in here, there. So I'll get some RP screws and get this attached in. And there we go. That's the screen in. I'm then going to be assembling the mirror. So we've got this base here, which has got a keyhole pattern. This is going to go on top like that. And then we have got this little ball header, which goes in the middle. Now it's all held together with an SP screw, so it's probably best I'll show you what this looks like when it's actually been attached together. And there you go, that's what it looks like when it's together. Quite fiddly, that one. I'm going to be putting this side here. As you can see, we've got the like holes in here, so make sure that that clips in like this. There you go, it can just be pushed in. And then this is going to go on the car. It's just going to go into the point just here, like this. And it's held in the other side with a BP screw. So as you can see, that's in like that, and that's all there is to do in that stage. Stage 80, very similar. Once again, I'm just going to take these sections here and again get that nice and tight. Push this section here again into the back of the wing mirror like that. And then this one's going to be just going on this side here. Once again held in with a BP screw. I'll just tighten it up from the underside. And there we go. That's another mirror in. And then we just need the reflective glass here, which has got a sticky back on it. To put that over the mirror here. And we do the same on the other side. Take the protective film off. Adhesive sheet on the back. And put that on the car. And there we go. That looks just like that. And that is all there is to do in that stage. In stage 81 here, we're going to be fitting the left ducts and vent covers. So the first one we're going to be doing is on this side here. This is what it looks like. It's metal, and that's just going to go hinged into there like that. And then going to be taking this bracket, attaching the rod, which is going to be going on this side just here with an EP screw. Now I'm just ensuring I've got some CM screws ready, because we're going to go back to the flap that we just installed. I need some black CM screws here. And I also need this bracket, because what's going to happen is, turn this upside down, where that hinges, you can probably see that in here. I'm going to put the bracket over the top, this way around, and attach that with these CM screws. Now in the point just here, I've got another bracket to put on, which is going to go on this way. It's a little L-shaped bracket, which I've just dropped, like that. And that's going to be held on with two AM screws, which are going to go in there. And there you go. That's that one in. Now, the way this fits in, that we've just created, we're going to take the rod, that goes through the back there, and then this is going to sit on top of that flap, just here, and that's held in with a CM screw, just on this side here. So, that's in there, and then I just had this cover to put on, which goes on this side, just like that, and that's held in with an AP screw from this side. Just like that. On the end of the rod that we've got putting in, we've got this little knob, which is going to stop that slipping out. That just pushes over the side there. Might have to glue that in. I'm just checking. Just to keep that in. So now when this flap opens and closes, it's on this section here. And you can see this going up and down like that. Excellent. And that is all there is to do in that stage. So you can probably guess what the next stage is going to be. We're doing the other side. And because we know exactly what we're doing now, once again, I can put the flap just in here. I can put the bracket over the top, which is held in with CM screws. I can take these small AAM screws just to put that little, whoops, L-shaped bracket in again, which is going to go just here. Just put that to one side while I just create this section here. So once again, this rod is going to be going on here, held in with an EP screw. And then just like last time, this is just going to thread through the hole there and sit on the vent on this side, held in with a CM screw. And then put the cover on just on the other side here, held in with an AP screw. And then once again, put this little knob on the end of that rod. I have put a little bit of glue in this just to keep that on. And then again, now, as you can see, these can both open and close. Perfect. And you know what? I'm leaving it there today. So I still have stages 83, 84 and 85 to do. That will be the whole car completed. And then I'm going to do the beauty shots as well. The reason I'm leaving it here is because pack 83 I'm missing, which is basically the flap, which goes just at the back here. So I want to get this in and I want to get it all complete before I continue. So I'll get 83 ordered. We'll get that here and then I'll be able to continue and have the beauty shots for the build. But I'm sure you'll agree that obviously with this section now being created, and obviously we've got the back section already here. We do have the front and grille like that. And I do have some small parts here, which are part of 84. We are almost there. But I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.